G'day everybody, it's me again. This is a very belated update. I've been meaning to do it for some time. I've been very busy. I've had a couple of big jobs on and shit hasn't been getting done around here, so I haven't had time. But I thought I'd start in the new workshop. Started moving into the container. Got the mill drill set up and a little lathe. Everything needs tidying up, everything needs cleaning. Shit everywhere as normal. Nothing changes. There is the big capacitor bank which I need to set up and show everybody working. There'll be a proper video on that. Some of you may have seen the videos by Sergeant Lemming. He helped build it. Actually, he did 90% of the work. So yeah, we'll do a walk around, see what's been happening around here. Got the rack for the big servers. I just need to move them in and put them somewhere waterproof. It's going to be a challenge. Poor little mirror's buried in the corner. Haven't had much time to do any work on it. I do want to get a micro squirt for it, or a mega squirt. Which one is it? Mega squirt. And install that. Build and install. I'll have to see how that goes once I get there. Got machinery everywhere like normal. Bits and pieces everywhere like normal. Don't know if I showed you guys, but I got a couple of Prius battery packs. I'm going to do a bit of mucking around with them. Got motors out in the rain where I don't really want them, but yeah, it's a problem at the moment. I need to clean up. And apart from that, the old workshop area is slowly being pulled apart. This is just going to become undercover storage. I'm going to have to move my bench into the container as well. A lot of stuff is just going to get thrown out. Hell of a lot of stuff. I put a new starter motor in the Charade. It's shot. The bloody VFD is still in the exact same spot where I used it last, which you guys saw. Got a 3 kVA UPS I need to do some work on. Apparently it needs batteries. I've got to do more testing. Batteries are dead, so might just need to bite the bullet and buy a set of batteries for that and see how it goes. Go-kart haven't done anything with yet because I've been planning to build a battery pack for it out of Prius cells. And I was going to do more of a video on those one day too. I've got about 40 Prius cells, so I'll see how that goes. Got to build a charger for them, but that's difficult because of their, well, I think some people just like to say it's difficult, but from what I've read online so far, it's some people have had some troubles charging them. But I think that might just be people not doing things properly. The Iveco is in pieces. Started putting the crane into place. I've got it mostly bolted down. I need to modify some of the bolts to get it. I need to weld the little fillets in place here to protect the subframe. A lot of work to be done there. Need to make a new plate for this end here for this bolt, and I need to get the exhaust moved on the other side to get the bolt down there. Move the fuel tank, and then I can put the tray back on and it's ready for work. We were going to quit transport, but the other business, well, it's enough to live on. It's not enough to really get by, if you understand. Well, it's enough to get by, but it's not enough to live on, if you understand what I'm saying. This fuel tank needs to be moved back over there. So I've got all new fuel lines and stuff to go on. Needs to get done. Most of the issues are solved. It's still got a couple of errors it throws up, but I'll get rid of them eventually. The rhubar off for painting. Took the shield off as well. The stone chip guard. And, the place is turned into IBC heaven at the moment. I've got about 100 IBCs here. Drums everywhere. Some of the machinery that I need to scrap still. It's an auger. I think there's a VFD in there. I've got to check. It looks like there probably is one. A little display screen on the front for controls. Random shit everywhere. Drums. Usual around here, isn't it? There's the big mixer. That's what the VFD came off. And there's the big 15 kilowatt motor that I'm going to rescue. And there's some production drive gearboxes and other bits and pieces I'm going to rescue as much as I can. All the control boxes and everything. It's just more junk here. It's like a little electric chute, or pneumatic chute. rescue the little rams and stuff off that. And there's a bag sealing machine there as well. I've got to see if that works. If it does, it's probably worth a couple of bucks. And this is the big job that I've been doing. I can't give away too many details, top secret and all that blah 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 bullshit. It's just basically very large underwater armoured coax. Nothing real too special about it, nothing that you couldn't see anywhere else in the world. And I've got a very small load on the truck at the moment. Big Mitsubishi still going well, no major issues. A bit of a noisy bearing starting to happen. I might have to pull the wheels off and have a look, which sucks a little bit, but hey, if it has to be done, it has to be done. And yeah, still got the usual crap everywhere. Nothing much changes in that regard around here. Just shit everywhere. Little tray piece that was on the back of the Iveco. The workshop body came up, of course, as you probably noticed. There's the couple of diaphragm pumps. You've got to see if they work. They'd be good for pumping diesel around, or oil. Most likely get used for oil. Also, the bloody truck had half the Pilbara come home with it, so it'll give the chassis a good blast. It's got the headlights off and stuff. It's the rebar. As usual, cranes everywhere. It's a Maxi Lift 032, a nice little unit with its outrigger block. Little Hino is still here, still working on it slowly, getting there. So finding the time at the moment, get an hour here and an hour there before the sun goes down. And yeah, this area in here needs to be completely tidied up. I need to move everything of mine into the container, and Dad can use it as storage. I'm going to be using it for storage a lot as well. Got the service jack finally back from getting repaired. Works good now. Sure beats using a manual jack. And yeah, it's basically just a very, very waffly, very long, you know, tell you about everything that's been going on update. Don't know if there's much else. The panel saw there. I think you guys may have seen that one before. That one actually works. Big drill is still here. Nobody really wants it. I don't think it's too big. More cranes. Little hard 110s, they're good. There's the stalled CNC project. Need to get back into that one of these days too. Make all the parts to mount some stepper motors on it. Yeah, usual. IBCs, 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 more IBCs, more IBCs. Compressor still goes good. Good for pumping up tyres. And yeah, like I was saying about the workshop before, it needs to be all waterproofed more. Well, the container itself is waterproof. I need to fix the top of that door so it shuts. And put a couple of extra roof sheets in the end here, and then seal down this end. Keep all the moisture out. And then I would, like I said, move my workbench and stuff in here. Already started wiring in power. So I've got some breakers and distribution blocks in there ready to go. So I'm just going to do more work on that. Machines are good. Keep them entertained when I need to do things. Had done a couple of jobs with them, saved myself a bit of fucking around so far, so that's good. Modifying bolts and such, which is always handy. And yeah, there's fucking shit everywhere. Oh my god. Need to have a big clean up. All things like dead computers and that kind of shit just need to be thrown out. Some of the stuff I can eBay, I'm sure, but some of it's also just not worth the time and effort sometimes, you know. Poor induction heater project, just sitting there neglected at the moment. These strange scrap circuit boards, old security systems. Some strange Ethernet looking connection type thing in there. I don't know what that does, but some kind of communication. RS485 Ethernet. Yeah. All the little breakers and power supplies and stuff, they'll always come in handy. Always set up my power system in the shed here with it nicely, with everything on automatic stop and stuff like that. I'd like to do that, have everything on automatic stop, so if the power fails all the machines just stop, and then if the power comes back on they won't just start up again, so to speak. And yeah, poor little Hino, it's getting there slowly. It's all put back together. I just need to do things like valve timing and a few other bits. Not valve timing, sorry, valve clearances. And yeah, I suppose that's a little bit of a waffly update. There's bits of mirror in there still, bloody hell. Waffle, waffle, waffle. And yeah, I'm going to get around definitely to doing some explosions with this cat bank, because it does a very good job of it. I just need to get around to putting it back together once I put my bench in here, move things over a little bit more, and we'll see how it goes. And there's a couple of other things I need to do videos on, like the Amiga that's finished, and the servers, they're finished almost anyway. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this update, and thanks for watching.